Welcome everyone to Sony's E3, my god, have they got a great theater here. Oh, I think I know where they're going with this.
Jesus.
PlayStation All-Stars 2.
Alright, they're pulling a Zelda E3, guys!
Zelda E3.
Well, you know how Nintendo did something like this.
Skyward Sword.
Alright, you ready, Shiroi?
No.
Well, Shiroi, a great orchestra chorus performance is starting. And okay, before anyone calls me out for liking this over Ubisoft's Start thing, well, I get the feeling that this is more game-related. I mean, yeah, technically the Just Dancing was game-related, but, well... I guess it depends on what you like, but...
Alright, let's see what...
This
is probably some...
Really
this is probably a music taken from some... This is probably God of War, considering the epicness of the song, of the music.
Yeah, probably.
Because, yeah, apparently I've heard from
Marcus
that God of War. Yeah. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and add him. Alright, this is an awesome start. We got some awesome music.
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to go to the Twitch stream because it seems that signing in on the YouTube on the Wii U is a bit of a bitch.
Yep.
And it won't let me watch this particular conference unless I sign in to confirm my age.
Yeah, probably because they're gonna show some games like God of War, which is kind of bloody. So.
Do you guys have a link?
Yes.
2 links. I'll leave the Twitch one again, and someone else will leave the YouTube one.
You want to YouTube or Twitch, Marco?
Same thing for me.
Twitch is the one more up to speed, pretty much. Oh, Pixie's ready. Goody.
Don't worry,
Twitch
she's
for
being...
me, please.
Alright, Jova, go ahead and distribute some Twitch links.
I
Pixie,
just
you want
did.
YouTube or Twitch? You want YouTube or Twitch, Pixie?
Twitch is fine.
Alright, in that case, go ahead.
Well, you guys should be able to access it. I posted it again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're listening to an awesome orchestra and choir. Now that's a way to open a conference. Hey, Jova, I remember you in the Ubisoft thing. You were saying that set the mood. Well, how's this for setting the mood?
I'll say. I mean,
Nintendo also did it.
Precisely.
Be right back.
It's like I said, Marco. They're literally pulling a Zelda E3, which is awesome.
Yeah, with this type of music, it's clearly gonna be God of War 4.
Either that or a new IP.
She was asking me that.
What about the last one?
Maybe Last Guardian, but I don't really see this sticking in with the.
Yeah, Last Guardian is coming out later this year, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna show it.
No, but I'm talking about the music.
I don't know. The music for Team Ico's games tend to be more, more subtle, more reserved. It's not really all epic and Carmina Burana-esque. I mean, maybe they're doing something different for Last Guardian, but I kind of doubt it, because the Last Guardian gives me huge Ico vibes.
It's obviously Devil May Cry.
Guys, it says Shiroi's in, but she says add her.
Hold on. Shiro, you with us or not?
Please.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. Okay, good job, Sony. You're once again putting on a pretty good start.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with God of War 4. Yeah, that's my bet right now.
Also, it really helps that their stage has a red curtain. That's my favorite color.
Are they gonna call it
Blue
God
is
of
better.
War?
Please, it's Wonder Red that leads the team.
Well, let's see what it is. Let's see.
But Wonder Blue is the cool one.
Alright. Show me some good stuff. Sony Computer Entertainment? Oh, Interactive, whatever.
rename themselves.
Whatever, interactive.
Interesting.
Maybe it's New Horizon. No?
That would be Hey, it could be. It does look a bit like
Wait,
from Horizon.
Oh yeah, it's
It
Horizon.
is Horizon.
Yeah, it's Horizon.
Oh,
It's
so that's
Horizon.
some of the music
Awesome.
from it. Wow.
Oh,
Guess
okay,
we
that
can
makes
look
sense.
forward to an
Okay,
awesome
never mind.
soundtrack.
Awesome.
What for?
A test. She taught you to hunt, yes?
Yes, sir.
Clancy
Then
Brown?
show me what you know.
Yeah, this is the main
Oh,
character
yeah.
when she's like 10.
Clance?
No, it's God of
Went
War.
Is that Kratos?
We went from
I
Tom
know, I
Clancy
know.
to Clancy Brown.
Oh yeah, Clancy Brown.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which
What
way?
Yeah, there you go, God of War. There you go. I was right, actually.
South?
And Kratos has a beard now. Awesome.
Wait, what
Wait,
about
he
God
has
of
a
War?
son now?
Oh yeah,
I'm
that
not
is
familiar with the God of
Kratos.
War storyline, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, weird. That
Kratos stabs himself at the end of 3. His body
I love
disappears
how
at
it's
the end.
Oops, sorry.
Go ahead,
ahead.
Pixie. What is it?
Like I said, I love how instead of just dicking around for 30 minutes like Ubisoft, they just get right into it.
They are actually giving Kratos a character.
that's weird, cause like, well, that kid.
From what I haven't played them, but from what I've heard, the God of War series has always had good stories. From what I've heard.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but Kratos' character
Slow down,
is...
boy.
Well, it seems like they're going to finally expand on this character. Although it's weird, that kid he's looking after looks exactly like the girl
And this game-
version of the
and as ex-
protagonist from
yes.
Horizon.
And as expected from the God of War developers, this game looks gorgeous because the God of War 2 was probably the most beautiful PS2 game ever. That game looked beautiful. For PS2 standards, obviously.
I keep forgetting God of War actually started on PS2.
What are you doing? Now its guard is up. Only fire. Only fire.
Don't piss off
Uh-oh,
Kratos.
daddy issues. Oh, look at his face.
Well, having your father as Kratos, it does kind of go for a rough
Well,
way.
trust me. Let's just say, Pixie, Kratos is the kind of dad who is all about tough love.
Especially because, well, let's just say the Greek pantheon didn't exactly treat him well himself.
Yeah, he's kind of a bitter person.
So what
because of
now?
that.
He's
love
gonna
this.
kill the Norse gods.
I
Is
love
it-
the sweet God of the Last of Us.
If love was spelled like grunt.
Oh,
You are not ready. Stay back.
That's what I say.
all right, awesome looking gameplay.
I wonder if this game is going to be kind of like more of a journey with these two characters, kind of like Last of Us with Joel and Ellie. That would be interesting.
I can't say I'm too fond
The
of
Last of Us.
the shoulder camera.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, it looks very Naughty Dog-ish,
Yeah.
which I'm okay with. But sure, but
But for an action game,
I guess
Kratos,
yeah.
it's a
Well,
little weird.
it could work. I mean, because honestly, I actually wouldn't mind them maybe slightly changing the genre of gameplay style with God of War, if only because, I don't know, God of War 3 felt like quite a closing chapter, so I guess if they're gonna go a new arc, I could see them maybe changing things up a bit.
I guess yeah.
My son, in order to prove that you can hunt deer, you must please face me in a children's card game.
What the heck was that?
He's making a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
It's also not voice when you're
shit.
tired. Oh, holla. Are you in that luxury road now?
Okay, here starts my preference in games where I say that no.
What, you mean you mean like, well, you know, believing they could actually do that in real life, or...
No. It's I'm more flashy style. And
Yeah. Marco prefers a platinum games style of action, where instead of slow stuff like this. But then again, the thing about this game is that this game is not really meant to be like platinum. This game is meant to be a bit more. How should I put this? Like the characters are supposed to be a bit more grounded. You know, it's not
However,
really-
I always liked his, iconic weapons, those things.
I think this is from
throw-
Sony Santa
throw
Monica.
Fire.
Yeah, Santa Monica.
I will bring it down.
Those.
Sparta!
I don't know. Granted, maybe it's because I'm not a God of War fan, but I actually find this one rather interesting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Again, that's probably because it feels a bit more Naughty Dog-ish, and that's probably why I like it. But
Maybe that's what Naughty Dog was working on.
that would be interesting. A God of War game by Naughty Dog.
I actually, at least I'm liking this a little bit more than the normal God of Wars because it looks less juvenile.
Yeah. This one looks like this bit more mature-ish. I don't want to say the others were immature or anything. But this one looks like it's going for a more
grounded.
Well, not necessarily grounded. I'd say that they're going more in depth with the actual. Okay. I'd say that this is a much more character-driven story.
Yeah, that's what.
Previously.
Yeah, good one. That's the best way to put it. Yeah.
I can imagine the song.
Whoa, this.
Yeah, I can imagine the song by his dad.
It's off to a
Sorry.
fantastic start, and
Sorry,
nobody
I-
has said a word.
Could you imagine the son buying his dad a card saying, "Sorry, I arrowed you in the shoulder"?
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I really-
Oh my god! I just realized something. This is the first live stream Let's Play without the person playing it constantly talking during it.
Yeah, he's just letting the game speak for itself.
Yeah,
No,
instead
something
we're
Sony-
constantly talking over
Sony
it.
did that last year as well.
Yeah.
Instead, we're constantly talking over it.
Well, it's kind of our job, Pixie.
That's the
I
great
know,
thing.
I'm joking.
That's the great thing. Sony has so many has some developers working for them that they just let the developers do their thing.
Wait for my
I see. So it seems to be a nice mix of gameplay, but also story-driven cinematic bits.
Yeah, like I said, this feels very, especially this part. This part feels a lot like the winter chapter from Last of Us. And now he's even giving him the bow and everything. Like, this feels very Last of Us-esque.
And that's another game I can buy now too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're even hunting a deer. Or rather, yeah.
Okay, fire.
Yeah, this is basically God of War, Last of Us edition. He's even teaching the kid how to hunt and everything.
Daddy, didn't we just fight a giant monster earlier?
must find a cure for the virus that's causing the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, but Father, what is the name of this apocalypse virus?
I get the feeling Teo's probably not gonna like this one very much.
Why?
Jova, it's unpronounceable.
Well, the thing is, this looks like very different from
Yeah,
other God of War games, and you know how Teo is with change. He doesn't-
He's overall fine with change. It's just certain bouts of change that he's not too fine with, and he usually has a good reason.
Who?
Teo.
Oh, I'm gonna say Pedro loves change.
It
Well,
depends.
I love.
It
depends. I love
depends. He
change
doesn't
if it's
like
for a
Twilight
reason.
Princess, though.
I love change if it's for a good reason,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
which I
Yeah.
didn't think Twilight Princess was for a good reason. I mean, I think the original plan to make a Wind Waker 2 would be a lot better.
Yeah.
I loved the first few hours of Twilight Princess, and then I just decided no.
Yeah. Twilight Princess for Pedro is kind of like what Naughty Dog's newer stuff is for Teo.
This is so weird.
I don't know. I know. I'm
This is
digging
not
this. Honestly.
screaming. It's so weird. It's
I'm actually really digging this. Actually,
Oh,
I might
yeah.
get this one. I'll have to look it up to see if it's necessary to play the other ones.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let you know now, it's necessary because there's a lot of lore to the God of War series.
All right then, because this looks really interesting. Actually,
Instead of dragon. Wow.
That said, though, I can assure you, Pedro, they're all a good time. They can be an acquired taste, but
I
this
tried
doesn't
playing
look.
the first one back in the day, but I didn't quite like the whole QTE-driven stuff. And like for example, that thing of where you have to mash buttons to open doors. That I didn't really quite like that very much.
God of War.
2 and 3 improve on that.
Please welcome
Oh,
to
it's
the
just-
stage
it's just God of
Sean
War.
Layden.
Just God of War. So is this like a reboot or something?
I think we're about to find out.
So what was the subtitle? God of War something?
No, it was just God of War.
Just God of War.
Maybe it's a reboot or something.
It's like when they called Sonic 06 Sonic the Hedgehog.
But yeah, and the music is also awesome, yeah.
You think they're introducing the evil empire?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Yeah, it does feel like
What a way to
that.
start the show, huh? With a live demo of God of War.
No, don't you pat yourself
Right
on
now,
the back.
A special thank you and a shout out to our very
Just
talented.
stop.
Well, they did give us gameplay and everything.
Actually, Pixie, in this one, I think Sean Kenny put himself in the back because that was an awesome start for a conference.
I mean, opera, nice gameplay trailer, in-game footage. It's like this, Pixie. Even if the game turns out to
It
be...
shows off a lot of the game without being too drawn out.
Let me put it like this,
Yeah, and they
Pixie.
didn't like stick around for 30 minutes first. Go ahead.
Let me put it like this, Pixie. Even if the game turns out to be crap, it's still an amazing presentation at the E3 they're giving of it.
I know, it just feels weird and self-congratulatory.
Well, when it comes to E3...
Honestly, I think they deserve it because they're already the best so far.
Yeah. When it comes to E3, usually we judge them based on how well they present stuff at E3.
Yeah.
I mean, the games definitely do matter, but the biggest priority is having good presentation and presence. Go on, Pedro.
Whether the games do turn out to be good or bad, that's irrelevant for this particular conference because right now it's all about how well they present the games, not so much if they're... Like, for example, with Detroit, when they vacated the stage, if they managed to make the game through the trailer, which actually, the trailer made Beyond look cool. I wasn't fooled because, prior experience with David Cage, but Beyond's trailer looked pretty epic and it made a lot of people hyped for the game. Obviously, people like the Video Games Awesome guys got crushingly disappointed by the time they finished the game.
Because they enjoyed Heavy Rain, didn't they, at the time?
Yeah, they did, but they retroactively turned against Heavy Rain after it.
And all that means.
And the trailer's already on YouTube. Keen.
Of a vast and expansive team.
They upload that stuff as soon as E3 starts. Most of the time.
Now I can add that to my new SSMB topic. Ha, Pink Cat! I won't let you beat me on the Sony E3 one.
Who tirelessly
But the Pink Cat actually managed to. AJ, you know my theory. Pink Cat is actually a time traveler, and he's managed to do that even before the trailer was even shown.
Wouldn't surprise me. He managed.
You're talking about.
Wouldn't surprise me. He's managed to actually beat me on a few Ace Attorney updates.
I thought you were talking about my icon for a minute.
Nah. Pink Cat on SSMB. A friend and rival of mine when it comes to news updates.
I get it now.
Can't really say I dig this guy at the moment, honestly, though.
Oh, Sean Layden's cool.
Sean Layden is awesome. I mean, and heck, he was the guy who had... oh wait, never mind. No, he wasn't the lucky guy.
I was gonna say, just wait for him to finish first.
Ben Studio.
Although John Layden
Wait, Ben Studio. I think these are the guys who did the Uncharted game for the PS Vita, I think.
AKA the guys who were originally the developers of Bubsy 3D.
Let me check real quick.
It's quite a jump, isn't it?
Yeah. And then they made...
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Oh wow, I love Tio's new update. He's apparently rather pleased with it so far. It says the Sony conference has just started and it's already insane.
And then they made the Silent Delta game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tio's posted the status on SSMB.
Oh, he's not going to join us, or...
No, it's too late for him at this point.
Basically, he
It's too late
said...
for him at this point.
Basically, while in theory he could join us by talking quietly, he said with the amount of hype, he probably wouldn't be able to resist screaming and waking someone up.
That's fair enough. I mean, if my mum wasn't away this week, I probably couldn't be here.
James Franco?
Yeah, that looks a lot like James Franco, actually. Yeah, you're right.
It sounds like him.
It is James Franco.
It is?
Yeah.
Huh. That's
Just
interesting.
look at her.
I really like James Franco, so it's... This is probably a new IP.
Also,
James Franco's a new IP.
oh, I love this new status update. The God of The Last of Us.
Oh boy, look, a love story.
Hey, Deji, this is cool new. Hey, Deji.
It's got James Franco in it. Do you expect someone not to fall in love at the end?
Well, okay, fine.
Days Gone. Okay.
Two. Anyway, you were saying.
So this is
Joe?
like a road trip.
Hey,
kind of
Deji, this
thing?
is cool update on SSMB called The God of The Last of Us.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
I wonder who made it.
Ben Studio, the guys who made Uncharted Gold Abyss for the PS Vita.
And Bubsy.
I'm pretty sure the people who made Bubsy Breathe are not at the studio at this point.
I mean,
Did you know that?
I really can't believe it's the same people.
Did you know that the voice
Alright,
actor?
Oh, yes!
Oh my god,
Sorry, what was that?
It is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's the Northern Critter, it's the Northern Critter! It's Tavern, yes!
The what?
Oh, isn't that the Northern Critter?
Oh, you mean The Last Guardian, I think you mean.
Oh, never mind, it's the last. For a moment, that looked like the Northern Crater from Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's the Last Guardian then.
Whoa! Graphics update. The game looks a lot better now.
Yeah, it's the Last Guardian. Awesome.
Somebody was gonna say something. I can't remember who it was.
I got some new news.
Oh,
The music's right.
Hold on, Joe. But so I've been waiting for this 10 fucking years.
And now, here it is upon us.
That thing looks so adorable.
It's gonna die at the end, isn't it?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean,
Shut up, Joe.
that didn't happen in Eco, so I'm assuming no.
Shiroy,
That kid
you just
dies.
stole the words from my mouth.
The Last Guardian, 10 years ago.
But yeah, there you go, guys. Now definitely something that confirms that there'll be something definitely worth seeing aside from Zelda and Pokemon at Nintendo E3.
Release date.
October
Nice.
25th, 2016.
The crowd loves it.
All right,
listen.
Pedro, you have your release date. Now you can hopefully relax, unless it gets delayed again.
Thank you. Yes, finally, a fucking release. I'm gonna switch to the
It's
Twitch.
coming out in the autumn.
I'm gonna switch to the Twitch channel since you guys are all ahead of me.
Guerrilla Games.
Oh, now we're looking at Horizon.
The world of the old ones ended ages ago. The masters of the new world
A
are
young
the
woman
machines.
seeks to recover
This one
Yes, we can read.
really cool.
Robot. Giraffe.
But to get answers.
For what purpose?
Just to tell a tribe to fuck
Oh, it's
off.
Horizon. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this Brave?
No, it's not Brave. It's Horizon. Basically, it's a new IP by one of Sony's developers, and it's basically this post-apocalyptic sci-fi future. Joe, you're better at explaining these things. Go ahead.
Basically, this is an apocalyptic future where our technology got so out of hand that now robotic dinosaur creatures run amok. And this woman here, not quite sure what her name is, but the protagonist here, by the way, love her character from what I've seen so far, is apparently the chosen one for some prophecy and part of a tribe. There's rival tribes. Basically, the overall gist is that you can either go in, guns blazing, or take them down stealthy.
Yeah, and the stealth curiously, and the stealth curiously works very much like in Uncharted 4. You know, where you hide in the grass. Even the grass physics look similar.
Didn't they showcase this last year?
It was one of the highlights for us.
It was one of the big surprises because nobody was expecting before this game the developers made Killzone, which was a shooter, and now this is something that's completely different.
Yeah. In fact, before E3 of 2015, people weren't thinking too high of any of the big three, really.
Oh, that's true, Joe. But the Sony's E3 2013 was awesome.
Well, Well, that was 2013, and that was because they took clear advantage of Microsoft's clumsy 2013.
And Nintendo's emptiness.
Shame that 2014.
And Nintendo kind of just been chucking
Yeah, it was
in
the
back.
2014 one that kind of lost a lot of momentum for them, unfortunately.
I wonder if Nintendo's actually going to make something new this time. I wonder.
Oh, they've got at least 2 new things, and yeah, apparently there's a Phoenix Wright booth now. I'm actually surprised Capcom's taking the time to actually make a whole new booth for Ace Attorney.
So where's my new Mega Man game?
Well,
it's the same place where my new Ghost Trick game is, Deji.
Corrupted attacked the village.
Yes, and something worse. A demon.
Oh, you get Bioware style dialogue trees. Interesting.
It scuttled from the forest. Drove a group of watchers mad.
How did it do that?
I saw, but I did not understand. Oh, Goddess, protect us.
Keep
I wonder if this will lead to different storylines and whatnot.
I don't believe in demons. She ain't human. She has built-in detective mode.
Ha.
You're crazy!
I don't think we should shout because the monsters might hear us.
Don't worry, Dwibs. Your projected whispering will definitely let them know where we are.
Miss will be shouting, "Hey, dinosaur! We're over here! Please eat us!"
Unless I get a mount. Broadheads.
Interesting.
So this game is open world?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And I like that. And
Now you eat the robot.
and another thing that helps, it's not just open world for the sake of being open world. Oh, hello, you can commandeer them.
Sorry, not today.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So sort of like a pseudo vehicle thing. Something to help you progress faster.
Or like a Pokemon, how you have to wound it before you can capture it.
Yeah.
I don't think you travel with Pokemon.
Actually, you can, Shiro.
You can travel with some.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, you could do that since like Gen 1.
Oh, girl, Pixie, you just got me imagining now a Pokemon game.
But look at
has
that,
a-
multiple paths. We could have gone for that bridge, but we're climbing them out.
A Pokemon game that has a morality system where you can steal other trainers' Pokemon.
Hey, David Cage, how do you like this non-linear riding path, huh?
Oh, he loves it because look at all of the polygons.
I kid you not, Pixie. There's literally
But
an
Pixie,
entire desert section in Beyond Two Souls where you are
Pixie, don't
riding
you
a
see
horse and
that
yet...
is- But don't you see, Pixie, that is violence. Since violence is bad for video games.
Vulnerable to fire.
But look at all of the polygons. They can express the emotions.
Yeah.
David Cage, what about the violence in your games?
No, but my violence is sophisticated violence.
You have wonton...
My violence is okay violence.
Really, including the violence where a Korean, the Kaznian said, and I quote, "And you can die at all you are pathetic and then laughed maniacally
I
and
didn't hear
pretty much
anything you
left.
just said.
You just kind of trailed off with that last bit.
Jova, where's your humanity?
Yeah.
But what is your emotions, Joba?
Now this is cooler.
But did you
Yeah, I
know,
like
guys,
this.
I lost my emotions long ago.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I also like that they can actually even destroy the homes. And
Oh, cool. Oh, I see.
even the trees are destructible.
Oh, I see. So you can also reprogram some of these so that they'll actually help you. That's awesome.
I see that Zelda has some competition. That's what I see.
Oh my god, you're right. Don't worry, Nathan. Zelda will do well for you. Ooh, there goes your steed.
No, not Stevie.
Ah, different gun modes. That helps. It's weird. They're showing us much footage as Ubisoft did, and yet I'm not being annoyed at how long it's taking.
Oh, the main difference is because this game actually looks interesting.
And they're not talking.
That it helps immensely. Both of those points. Whew.
Fire,
It's a tough sucker. Oh, you have to hit the core. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I guess
actually...
it's all about the core.
Well, I guess the core is like, well, the equivalent to a headshot.
This machine. It looks ancient. Where did it come from?
You know what this reminds me of a little bit?
Zelda. I
No,
mean,
no. The canonical things take us over and cause us to regress back to cavemen a bit. Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth. Oh my god! Yeah, you're right.
Alright, one more. Quantic Dream, here we go.
Oh
Okay.
god!
Oh god, here we go!
Oh my god! Here it comes!
Yep, Detroit.
Here it is!
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Yeah!
Alright, let's try to count how many... Okay.
Please, you gotta save my little girl.
Prepare the emotions.
You're sending an android? Alright, ma'am. We need to go. You can't do
Oh
that.
great, it's iRobot and AI put together.
Joe, but we already established last year that this is pretty much every AI story ever made.
No. You can't show expressions and emotions on a robot.
Oh, don't you get it, Pixie? These robots are androids who have the ability
to feel.
Where is your emotions, Pixie? No, seriously, that's actually part of the script.
What the
I
hell?
expected someone to say,
So what the hell is
you don't-
Kara and all this?
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor. There's no way out, Daniel.
Well, they said that was just a demo, so I think she's probably not even in this.
I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she
Ah, come on.
Come off it!
You were designed to serve humans, not kill
Oh,
them.
my
so
god,
it's
this
a
writing,
rogue.
this writing is so heavy-handed.
So it's a rogue android who apparently has seen that his life has no purpose, so he
He never
kidnaps a
ceases to
girl.
disappoint, does he?
this writing is heavy rain.
My turn to decide.
Oh, he's not actually.
Oh my god,
gonna
really?
Uh-oh.
Oh my days.
Okay, will it be fair to say this is easily going to be the worst game of the conference?
Nah,
And they're trying
Things
to go
could have
for.
been different. Deviant was
They're trying to go for emotional manipulation because it's a
Wait, collect
child.
information? What, he's ripping off his attorney now?
Oh my god, he is. Well, I'll be.
I'm guessing he's trying... Okay, to be fair, I guess he's trying to expand upon the investigation stuff with Norman Jaden from Heavy Rain, probably.
Which was also reminiscent of Ace Attorney.
David Cage game of dilemmas.
Build your own... Right, just like in Beyond?
Yeah, sure. You're really gonna let us do that.
So you play as this guy instead, I guess.
So wait, okay, so this guy's the main character?
Oh, he's a robot.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yep,
Oh,
he's
I
Android.
see. Oh, I see. Oh, I
Or maybe
see.
like Heavy Rain, where we have multiple protagonists, maybe?
Oh, I see. Oh, I
But how?
Ahem. Oh, I see what happened. So basically, different set of events, and like, well, in some ways you can apparently save the girl or not. Ah, you know, all the different multiple endings.
I wonder how much of a choice we'll actually have, though.
Well, looks like a lot of things
Yeah.
can happen, but hey, isn't this just like Beyond Two Souls when he advertised all those endings? Oh look, and in some
Guys.
cases you can actually get a good ending apparently. Or, except not.
I bet that all of the choices are funneled down to this one scene, and the rest of the game is so linear.
Probably that's how it went out with Beyond.
Unless you
Wait.
do have all these different options, but the end result will be.
Wait, most of the
What?
characters...
Really?
Most of the
What?
characters are apparently
Really,
cyborgs.
David? You're
Is
ripping off Until Dawn now?
Is this Ghost in the Shell?
This is our story.
Oh god, Final Fantasy X! This is my story.
Fuck you,
not-
David. Fuck you.
Oh come on! Oh come on, Pedro! Aren't you having fun? It's the usual David Cage fun, ain't it?
Okay. Let's be fair.
Wow.
It was a cool trailer to build hype.
It was.
Yes, but that's all it
Well, you
really.
can see right through it, I'm afraid.
Oh,
you know?
here's a VR thingy.
Oh, we don't get to see David Cage?
So it was
Marco.
just a trailer.
So, Shiori, I think I said earlier about...
It was a
David
cool
Cage
trailer,
not
it really
showing up.
was. But we can see right through it.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. What? Hang on. What is it, George?
You know what I said earlier about David Cage not showing up?
What?
Yes,
I
I was
guess.
right.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, so is this a horror game?
So that's all we got to see. Wait, is this still
Guys,
Quantic
it's
Dream?
5 Nights at Cage Edition.
I have
Hello?
your girlfriend.
Hello.
Yeah, this is starting off like FNAF.
Yeah, this
When's the
yeah,
jump
the
scare?
lighting,
Come on,
the overall,
come on, give me the jump
home
scare.
seems like a horror game, probably.
Okay,
Yeah, this is definitely a horror game.
You see, guys, this is Five Nights at Freddy's for budget.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Shots
Wait,
fired.
so we play as the psychotic
Except
killer,
no,
I guess?
except not that many people.
Okay, what the fuck is going on here?
It's a horror game, so clearly it's all about being fucked up and shit.
David Cage is trying to be shocking.
I wonder if we play as the
This is
killer
not Detroit, Chira.
again.
This is not Detroit, Pixie. This is a different thing. This is not Detroit.
Because aside from Silent Hill, horror games can't be subtle for shit.
This actually looks like it has
Sure,
atmosphere, which is something that
we
is
have to
I
remember.
wish. So I wish it was Five Nights at Freddy's. David Cage.
As I walk through the house in a very tense way.
You know, this looks like a PT almost.
I thought
Yeah, to be fair, this does look a lot more subtle than a lot of horror games do.
Was ready for the jump.
There's a head in there, isn't there? Oh, no.
Oh,
Just-
please no. Please no. That would be a massive cliche. That's
It's his lunch. It's his lunch.
Yeah.
Well, so far, Pedro, we've expected cliches but haven't gotten any, so we should expect more cliches so we don't get them.
Well,
So the horror comes from his cooking skills.
Well, Pedro, David Cage may not have been able to show up, but he did leave for you a quote from Final Fantasy X, knowing you'd well enjoy that.
oh, awesome.
Hey, at least I don't
Anyway.
have to put up with his usual motion stick.
Wait, is it?
Wait. No. Don't be hyped. It's wait. I'm getting some. I'm really getting PT vibes from this.
I know, it's like I said, this looks like PT. Wait a minute, didn't
Maybe
Kojima...
this is Kojima. Yeah, Kojima's work? I don't know.
VR? VR?
Wait.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Reel-
definitely reminding
reel it
me
in,
of
guys.
PT now.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
It's gonna be virtual reality.
I'm probably gonna end up
Well, to be fair, with an horror
VR.
game, it actually makes more sense to do use VR in a horror game since it's all about the.
I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying what I can determine. From
As long as
this.
it's not mandatory, I'm fine.
I think they said this was a VR exclusive.
Oh, I missed that.
That's a shame if it is. It's like, because okay, games like this can definitely work with VR, but that doesn't always mean you should make them VR exclusive. Okay,
It
yeah.
looks like it's handcrafted for VR, though.
Okay, seriously, this is definitely reminding me of PT now.
We'll find out what.
7?
Joker.
Oh, Resident Evil!
Oh.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Okay, well, that was a
was a
nice.
surprise.
That's actually amazing because that's the best looking Resident Evil I've seen in
January
years.
24th.
And that trailer
Not
definitely.
bad.
And
Not
that
since
game.
Resident Evil 3 have I seen a Resident Evil game that
I
actually
didn't
tries
expect
to
that.
be a
That's-
horror game.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that gameplay trailer actually set up a good sense of atmosphere.
I mean, we haven't had an actual horror game, Resident Evil game, since probably
Good guys,
Code
the Empire is
Veronica.
coming.
Alright, it's Sean again.
Yep.
Wrong tune, Lives.
No, fun of it. He looks so short.
He is.
In addition to the PS4 console,
I want to pet him.
Oh,
the full Resident Evil 7
Resident
will be
Evil
playable
7!
from beginning
Yes!
to end with PlayStation VR
Oh.
when it releases on January 24th.
I knew it. I called it.
2016 is a seminal moment in virtual reality. The
VR.
time has finally come for everyone to
Horror
enjoy
games
VR in
need
their own
VR, but at the same time, they really
And at
don't.
PlayStation, we have a
They
combination
No,
of the
I mean,
necessary
you
processing
could put one on a
graphics
VR and it could be really good, but it doesn't
aside
on VR.
So
It doesn't need
7
to
is
be
a-
VR exclusive.
Well, to be fair, it's Resident Evil. It's probably more decision of Capcom than Sony, since it's Capcom who's making the game.
Yeah. Yeah, what would you say, Dwibs? Or what were you saying, Dwibs?
I was gonna say, it's probably gonna be a VR exclusive.
That's what he said.
That's gonna piss off some people.
Well, like I said, it's up to Capcom to decide that, not Sony. So it's not.
I'm happy to announce here that on
Oh,
October 14th,
transformative, huh?
PlayStation VR will make its debut in the United
What
States.
makes its debut in the United States? Oh, the VR itself.
They're making
God, $399 US.
Yeah, didn't the console cost less?
Actually, it costed the same when they first did the PS4.
They're
And
making
this is my
another
problem
Oculus.
with it.
They're making another Oculus Rift, but this one's exclusive to PlayStation.
New titles that will be born.
I'm pretty sure that's like
We invite those here tonight
200 and
after the
no,
experience,
no.
and
That's
after this experience to come with us
kind of
next door to the arena
300
post-reception.
British
We'll
pounds.
be able to have some
Jeez.
PSVR kiosks.
Why don't they
We can all
just
have a go.
use the Oculus Rift or whatever it is?
Well, Oculus Rift is
Because
Microsoft.
it's,
I'd
Pixie.
like to showcase a few PlayStation
But technically it's
Microsoft thing.
Facebook.
starting with PlayStation exclusives.
But now they look like they're trying to be Microsoft.
Please watch.
Anyway,
What's this?
Well,
what's
actually, the
happening?
VR stuff has been in development by a lot of the companies for ages and around the same time.
Gear.
Huh.
Yeah.
This place is incredible.
What's your suit on those rocks?
It looks better, at least. Like, it looks much
Might
better
exist here. We can't afford a breach.
than the Oculus Rift.
This looks
Come on.
I mean,
We have to keep moving.
this looks
I bet this place
Mass
isn't even on the star
Effect-ish,
charts.
but that can't be.
Analyzing surroundings.
Oh God, is it Destiny again?
Yeah, it probably is Destiny.
I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah, it's probably Destiny. Activision.
Okay.
Goddammit, Activision.
Well, I guess this is the bathroom break time.
What the hell is that?
Well,
Nice.
I like what I played of it. I would like to try it.
Welcome, do you copy? Do you see?
I heard very mixed things about Destiny.
Destiny was an overhyped first-person shooter, which everyone was claiming was going to be the big revolutionization of gaming across the entire gaming world.
Really, not just shooters, but gaming in general.
Yeah.
Nah, this doesn't look like Destiny.
Don't believe it. That doesn't even sound right.
Well, that's
Hold on,
exactly what happened, Pixie. No one bought it when it actually came
Is
about.
Resident
Oh,
Far
points.
Far Point.
So, I guess it's a new VR IP.
Is it called
sure.
FARP for short?
Yeah, far.
Boy, okay. Boy, they're really pushing VR exclusivity, and it's kind of a double-edged sword that hurts them. Cause like, okay, you have VR, which is expensive, but then you
It's a
don't
Star
really
Wars
make
game
that.
for VR.
Star Wars, yeah, I heard R2D2.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars.
Oh look, why
You don't
couldn't
even
we?
have to hear him, just listen to the music.
So why couldn't we see this at EA? Since I'm assuming EA must own the gaming rights since they hold the license.
Because EA sucks?
Probably because Sony paid EA to
Oh,
let them
that's right,
showcase at their
VR.
conference.
That's right, VR. Yeah, would
Hey
have been
guys,
exclusive.
VR here
anyway.
looks better than one in Star Trek.
Well, yeah.
So maybe
Oh,
this.
but this one looks cool.
That's what.
Hey, look, it's much better than the Star Trek one.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that's what we were
Also,
saying.
Joe, about what
Will
you were
it have
saying, I
single
mean,
player
it's
this
good that
time?
they're showing off all these games for the VR because it's out soon. But
Yeah, the one
the
issue
only
is like,
bad
oh,
point about it is the price.
tell me about it. That and none of the games shown for VR really seem to be that big. It's like, well, they all seem to be like, short burst games.
Yeah, I gotta say,
Wait,
I'm liking,
Mark
I'm
Hamill?
liking how the I'm liking how the orchestra is actually performing the music
Wait, hold on,
Yeah,
hold
that's
on,
so
wait.
cool.
and the.
Hold on,
this
wait,
Batman?
hold on.
Yeah, I think this is Batman.
Oh,
yeah.
Mark Hamill.
Is it the Telltale game?
Oh my god, it's the Killing Joke.
Are you sure it's Mark Hamill or is it Troy Baker?
I know Mark Hamill recently came back to voice a bit more of the Joker.
Let's just say his whole trying to quit Joker after Arkham City thing didn't quite hold.
I love his Joker
Rocksteady
voice.
VR game? Coming October 2016?
I love his Joker voice so much.
Oh, we all do, Pixie. That's nothing.
Oh, I loved how he did it last year at
Thank
the
you.
Gaming
I'm glad my
Awards.
opinion is nothing.
Pixie!
Square Enix. Final Fantasy 15. Awesome.
Okay.
Here comes.
Afrojack.
Featuring
Afrojack. What?
The hell is Afrojack?
Afrojack's a DJ.
Huh. Oh, I'm guessing it's hard to do one of those tracks, I guess.
I already saw him.
Can
But
Chocobo
he-
swim?
He's not one of my favorites.
Depends on the kind of chocobo it is. But I'll explain to you later.
Hopefully this one can. Hi, Metal Gear. No train spot. Hello, Titan.
And Ramu.
So, hey guys, apparently you don't need, when Resident Evil 7 actually comes out, apparently you don't need the VR.
Okay, then
Oh,
it
thank
goes
goodness.
on.
So,
No, I do not like it.
Final Fantasy 15. Don't worry, Pixie. That's and more. Okay. Oh, hey, Cindy. Basically, Pixie, this is Cindy, our mechanic. For the
he
she
sort of
fixes our
said of
car.
this game, but not completely.
Wait, is this VR?
No. Oh, no. Oh, look. Apparently, it does have VR support. Well, interesting.
Yeah, look at the fisheye lens.
Yeah, I'll say it like this. VR seems to be best used
Final
as...
Fantasy 15.
That is cute. Okay, I think I'll say this.
Aw.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like this
There
one
you go,
VR is
there
at
you go.
it.
Now you can play as Prompto using the VR or some shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
So look, multiple playable characters after all. But yeah, okay. I'll say it like this. VR is
So this
best
is one of
used
those
when
games
it...
that doesn't. Yeah, PlayStation 15 VR. I guess it's
Oh,
like a
maybe it's a
DLC or
separate
something.
game.
It's like with the PlayStation Move.
But
where
yeah,
you have
but yeah.
features not required.
But yeah, I'll say this.
Wait,
VR
is this a
is...
different version of Final Fantasy 15, or is it the exclusive one?
I don't know. Anywho, basically, I'll say
Where's
that...
Prompto? Oh, okay.
Oh
It's
yeah, there
probably
you go. It's
kind
an
of
add-on.
DLC or extra mode that you can download from the internet.
Okay.
To
Anywho, basically, I'll say this. It's like, VR is best used when it's, something that can be played in tandem with playing the game normally. Like in cases it's like this. But when it's made separately for a game on its own, that's where it kind of falls down, because the most of the games made exclusively for VR are incredibly short. And I
Really?
guess
Know
it
what
makes
this one
sense, it's new tech, but sadly, not much they do.
Is this No Man's Sky?
Probably.
Really? This looks a
no,
lot more
no,
updated from what we saw at No Man's Sky last year.
Oh, no. It's not actually.
No, I don't think it is. It doesn't quite have the graphics that we usually see in it.
You're touching down now, man. Good. Station time, 1 minute. Roger that.
Roger.
Oh no, or maybe it is actually.
Weird. I mean, they didn't have all this stuff before No Man's Sky. They've really buffed it up.
Nah, it can't be No Man's Sky. It doesn't look like it.
We've got a set depth destroyer in lunar orbit. We'll coordinate a takedown with Tigris. Let's mount up, Lieutenant.
Couldn't be Mass Effect, could it?
Maybe it is. Or maybe this actually is Destiny. Maybe.
That's the case.
No. I'm sorry, Pedro. This looks way too unique to be Destiny.
If that's the case, though, why would EA show it off more here than at their own conference?
Dwibs, I asked the same question when Ubisoft showed more of Assassin's Creed Syndicate at the Sony conference than their own conference last year. So, your guess is as good as mine.
Again, sometimes Microsoft or Sony pay a certain developer to show more off at their conference for the sake of, making their conference.
You spun off, Favor?
Better. Look better, please.
And also, Sony probably makes the most money at the moment, so you might as well take advantage of that.
Well,
Not quite sure if they make the most money, but they do love to get the most exclusive footage or news.
Roger, we're lit.
Launch in 3, 2.
Got into warp speed! Yeah!
Woohoo!
Can you jump the gun? You know he's counting down. I wonder if you can jump the gun and...
Apparently you can because it's a control to launch.
Probably, yeah.
Wow, they really are pushing for VR.
Well, to be fair, this game looks like it's gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, they're really pushing the VR aspect. It has nothing to do with the game itself.
Wait, hold on. Did they say that this is VR exclusive?
Well, it's in first person, so it probably will be.
Yeah, there are plenty of first-person
Yeah,
games
but there was a
with
lot
or
of footage
without.
from this game that wasn't in first person.
Yeah, that too.
And those scenes obviously weren't cutscenes, so...
Yeah, this is probably one of those games where you can swap from third person to first person.
1-1 is away. Raj, let's get there.
Nope, first person.
I can imagine a lot of these games will be compatible with or without, just so people can get used to them.
What is this?
Yeah,
Isn't this it's Call of Duty?
I mean, this isn't your
This
average
being
piece
Call of Duty.
side game tech. This is quite a big thing, and people do need time.
It's Call of Duty in space, so it's Halo.
Maybe. It
But
looks
this
like Call of
looks
Duty, yeah.
way...
You could call any shooter in space.
I know.
Call of Duty with possible VR.
I mean,
Well,
Call of
every
Duty.
video game franchise is going to go into space at some point.
Call of Duty.
That means you're out of ideas when you go into space.
Well, if this is Call of Duty, it seems to be a Call of Duty with much better melee quality variety.
But Pixie, being in space makes everything cooler.
Not just that, like, it doesn't really look like, I mean, this doesn't look at all like a Call of Duty game. I'm pretty sure it's not.
I mean, if this is a Call of Duty game, then
Nah,
that means that
this is
they...
too colorful to be a Call of Duty game.
Guys,
This is too unique to be a Call of Duty game, but if it
Listen.
turns out to be a Call of Duty game, then
guys,
color me surprised. Go on, Dwibs.
It looks like it because of the weapons.
Can you imagine God of War in space?
Pretty sure they borderline have done that anyway. I mean, he pretty much went up to Olympus.
Tigress actual weapons are down, moving to exfil. Allowed.
Wait, actually, maybe this is like one of a game made by ID Software, maybe.
What's up, Deji?
Twitter.
What's on?
Oh, what's the saying?
Just how people are reacting, that's all.
Curious.
Like FTA said, where's Crash Bandicoot and Skylanders?
Everyone's just waiting it so that the pain will finally
Yes, I
be
want my
over.
childhood ruined, goddammit!
I must say, if this is Call of Duty, then it actually looks better than I expected.
I know! I mean, a Call of
I'm
Duty
pretty-
actually
again,
doing
I'm
something
pretty sure this
this.
is not Call of Duty. It doesn't look anything like any of the other Call of Duty games.
I know, it actually looks fun for one.
Yeah.
To be fair, Call of Duty was fun at one time.
It was at some point, but then something changed about it. Oh wait, what am I saying? No. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Nothing ever changed about it. Go on, Dwibs.
Did we just kill the Chappie robot?
I guess, yeah. Maybe this is maybe this is the first ever Neil Blomkamp Elysium game.
Oh, great.
Don't you mean Chappie game?
Turn and burn. Tigress scars are clear. Copy clear. Engaging weapons loose.
It's Pedro, his movies are kind of
I do like how we add. Oh, it actually.
Oh my
is?
God! It is Call of Duty.
What?
Okay.
What?
Dwibs.
Yeah.
Hell is now free and frozen over, and I think, and you know,
It's frozen over!
and I think I'm now a monkey's uncle.
Yeah.
I'm impressed!
Dwibs, I am now a monkey's uncle, and that means that you're the monkey's aunt.
I don't quite under.
Why do I have to be the aunt?
Guys,
Hold on.
This is
That
the
was-
remaster, right?
what I got from that was way too creative to be Call of Duty.
But it
Yeah,
is.
it looks
My
good.
God.
Well, maybe the creators are finally wising up.
Call
Like
of
I said,
Duty
it
is
looks good.
actually becoming unique. Okay. Even if Crash doesn't show up, the fact that Call of Duty actually has me interested is a marvel
As an
itself.
identity?
Yeah.
No, Jova, no.
Oh, and,
Crash
this,
needs to
and
show
I'm
up.
guessing this one is a more traditional type of Call
This
of Duty.
is the
'cause it-
remaster Call of Duty. The
Oh, is it the
one-
Which
yeah,
Call
was
of Duty
one.
are they remastering?
Oh, remaster of an
Well,
old one.
so far, I mean, Sony has surprised us and impressed us, but not in the ways we expected.
I mean, serious? I'm still reeling at
Being
that.
thrown for a loop.
Call of
The old one remastered. Oh, it comes with the other one, maybe? Oh, apparently it does come with the other one, with the new one. Interesting.
This may be the most shocking thing I've seen this whole E3. A Call of Duty game that actually
Crash.
Wait.
What the heck?
Oh.
That
Oh
is
my
Crash.
god.
No, it's
my God.
oh no 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 no! No, please don't.
I love his shot.
Please don't let it be Skylanders. No, don't.
No, if
That
it's
is so
Skylanders, I'm gonna kill
I
you.
love his shadow.
That is so cool, the shadow thing. No.
Prepare.
I'm proud to announce that we work with our partners.
Yeah, couldn't wait.
Oh, never mind. Turns out
Oh,
Activision.
look at the audience! Oh my god!
The original Crash.
They're so excited.
And Crash Warped, fully remastered from the ground up for PlayStation 4.
Ah,
yes,
remastered.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, it's an HD collection.
Crash Bandicoot will also appear
It's like an
first,
HD compilation.
on
Mine.
PS4 this October in Skylanders Imaginators. So let's have
Ah,
Skylanders.
fuck you!
At
So they
least
got-
you get remastered.
Anyway, I've got dibs on the remasters for the channel.
Yeah,
If I
go
don't
ahead.
just do the original classics, it'll depend.
Skylanders.
So I
Oh
guess.
my god.
Yes!
Alright, good in a moment.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
well, there's your new Crash, guys. I mean, I guess he.
Oh my god.
Well,
Face.
yeah.
You better have something else behind all this.
So that's what they were.
It's not as
Wait.
worse. Okay, it's not as bad as Spyro.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Because now you have the power.
So what they were teasing was the remasters, not the. Okay, fine.
Well.
Well, the thing is.
There goes my good time.
Well, look at Pixie again. He himself said that they were working with Activision to make these remasters. So the Crash apparently still belongs to Activision, apparently. So it's not really.
I wonder.
Unfortunately, it is up to Activision. So
Just.
sadly.
It's a shame they're only doing remasters and not full-on remakes. I mean, those games are well over a decade old.
Oh. Oh, Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars. Awesome.
Well, there's your Crash, guys. Well, remasters are.
Yeah, whatever, Crash Bandicoot. Who cares?
Yeah, honestly, I'm just glad I didn't set myself up too much, so I'm not disappointed.
I'm mad that
too much either, but the fact that he's in Skylanders is completely.
Yeah.
I'm sad that I was right. I'm sad that I was right.
Is it sad that I'm actually more excited for the new Call of Duty game than I am for Crash? Get out.
I wanted to be wrong about the Skylanders thing, but I was right.
Yeah, Skylanders is just kind of harmless to me. honestly.
Oh, Skylanders!
Because
Oh, I don't really.
I play a lot of games that could be considered for kids, but the thing about Skylanders is that it is literally childish.
It's a retirement home for old IPs who are dead to go to feel young again.
I'm neutral about
So when will Sonic appear?
Not for nothing, but
Never.
When he's done.
Anywho, guys, we have. Okay, guys, while we deal with the fallout, we have a Lego game to look at.
So here we are with Star Wars. Here we are with Star Wars Episode 7.
I'm in charge now.
Like, to be fair to these, I love the little parodies they do.
Yeah. I'll just cap.
Should we just throw her in the trash can?
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what they do with Lego Kylo Ren.
There you go.
Kylo Ren.
Not done yet.
Oh, by the way, spoilers. That's what he looks like underneath the mask.
We've all seen it.
But there may be some few people who haven't yet. I don't know.
Alright, people in the audience, right.
What? Oh, goody. You know. I just have to. Oh, what does Neff say? I have to see this.
He's like, remakes, effing hell.
Oh, I wish it were a remake, but it's just a remaster.
Ow.
Oh, demo available. Awesome.
Nice.
The first to download the demo.
I'll just cap off the whole Skylanders thing by saying that the only thing I hate about Skylanders is what they did to Spyro. That's all.
Spyro is the star of the. Spyro was the star of the freak show.
Well, he used to be, but now he's just a background guy.
Oh right, yeah.
Andrew House.
I've tried not to follow it.
Oh god, the fallout of Crash being in Skylanders. I just hope that the trilogy is actually remade as opposed to just remastered.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so Andrew, what do you got to
It's
tell
an
us?
absolute honor to be here at E3.
Oh, maybe Hideo Kojima will be showing up with Andrew House.
I don't know. His game is still in early. I think it's a bit too soon to show something.
That's a result of our commitment to partnerships with the most talented.
And I guess the whole Crash thing means Sony is now automatically the worst conference or something.
Nah.
Please join me.
I like to think that people aren't that petty, but sadly they are.
There are some people, but not the majority.
Joe, but this is the internet. The minority could actually sound like the majority.
Whatever. And besides, at least...
Wait.
Eh?
Hideo Kojima!
Yes, I called it! I called it! Whoa, I'm on a roll today.
Now we can crucify him.
Wait, what?
Hideo Kojima's on stage.
Hey, how come he gets those things?
Because he's Hideo freaking Jima.
He's Hideo
Kojima. Never heard of him.
But yeah.
I'm free! That's what he's saying. I'm
I'm
free!
free! Free at last!
What's he
Now do a stage dive.
Hello everyone.
Shit, we don't want to break his neck.
Oh wow, the crowd giving him that show. Though then again, he was one of the highlights of the gaming awards when, as you all recall, everyone around the world booed Konami. Even Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo. Yeah. But hey, before we look at this, I'll give the Crashing one credit. Crash also looks fine in Skylanders. He looks fine, I'll give him that.
Yes.
To be fair,
And his face looks messed up, but it's not nearly as messed up as Spyro's.
He's much more like his original design than that stupid
This is the
Activision
poem they
one.
used in the first Tomb Raider movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, Kojima, let's see what you got. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents...
From what I could tell, it's probably going to be some kind of futuristic sci-fi game.
Ugh, look at those legs, the shells.
Crab.
Needless to say, it wasn't.
I don't even care about anything else right now.
Yeah, this is kind of distracting me from the whole Skylanders thing.
Hey, Kojima's free!
Until you brought it up again.
There, Pixie, there.
Hashtag
Oh, there's some amazing CGI right here.
Whoa, hello, naked, chick? Yeah, naked mother and child. With the umbilical cord still attached.
Well, Kojima said that his game, he hinted at Homo Ludens.
Oh wait, no, that's a guy.
It's Norman Reedus. It is Norman Reedus. Oh.
Yes.
Reedus?
They
He
picked
was
up on
supposed.
someone.
Norman Reedus was supposed to be the protagonist of PT before Konami stepped in.
Oh.
Look at those expressions and eat your heart out.
Well, what do you know? Looks like someone's back in to play again.
Okay, I will admit I haven't really seen Norman Reedus in a lot of stuff.
Could this be PT?
No, it doesn't look any. This is clearly something else. It's not PT.
Yeah, this is very far.
No, guys,
from
this
what PT was
guys,
meant
it's
to
not
be.
PT. It's its own original IP called TP.
Bleety.
Yeah. It's totally original, I swear.
What does he have around his neck? Locks?
It's because of the locks over his heart.
Oh, so they got David Cage on this.
No. You see, Pixie.
What the hell?
You see, Pixie. When it's locked up at the heart, that means they got Shu Takumi or Yamazaki.
Oh, okay.
Well, Pedro, if you're asking what the hell, then that means Kojima's doing his usual fare.
Yeah. course.
There's one person for there's one person for each lock over his necklace.
Hey, they are Kojima game, obviously. Okay.
No, guys,
Norman Reed is in. Or something.
In, come on, don't leave us hanging.
Come on.
Plot twist doesn't tell us the game name.
Death
PT.
Stranding, actually. Death Stranding.
Yep.
It's gonna be PT. No, okay.
Yep, it's
That's
so
not
gonna be
PT.
PT.
No. It's Bleety then.
Yeah. It's so gonna be a PT stand-in, especially with all the creepy stuff going on.
Hang on, what's this say here?
Eh? What?
What, is Norman Reedus the only actor in the game?
What the?
Kojima Productions logo.
Cast Norman Reedus as everybody.
See, this is the thing right here that I was saying. Since the game is still early in development, they couldn't show gameplay. They had to show just cutscenes, sadly.
Just a teaser, yeah.
Well, it's Kojima. He often delivers.
Insomniac! Awesome!
Probably for the best.
Oh, it's
Knowing
Spider-Man.
everything hinges
Oh.
on the guy from Queens.
Oh!
Insomniac?
Insomniac makes
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap!
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Nice.
Insomniac, please buy back Spyro.
Okay.
that's not
Oh my
Insomniac.
God! You could actually go into buildings and startle people. That is actually pretty awesome.
You know, guys.
One of the things you could never do in the Spider-Man games was attack civilians. Can you do that in this game?
I was always wondering why, since Sony owned the rights to the Spider-Man movies, I'm surprised they didn't just use the video
Because
games.
Activision.
Yeah,
And the
Activision
rights
is
to
the
that.
one in charge of the Spider-Man games, so I'm guessing Activision hired Insomniac for it or something.
Okay.
This looks really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
I got dibs on this game.
Sure, go ahead and do this.
Psych.
Go ahead with
Hashtag Spider-Man PS4.
Well, I had,
I think it's the it's the third. Oh no, it's not. It's Sean again. Okay, I thought it was the other guy.
I was gonna say Andrew Garfield.
You wish. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Oh, my heart.
Everyone, sometime in your life, should have the ability to walk on with a
I'm still
I
reeling
can't
at the
take so
fact
much. I
that
can only take so much.
I'm still reeling at the fact that I'm actually interested in a new Call of Duty game of all things.
Oh, I forgot all about it, honestly.
I didn't. Wow.
I actually
That's the
didn't
longest time
think.
Call of Duty has lingered in my head.
I know.
Thanks to the dedication and the passion of the greatest gaming community.
Wasn't cool. It was. I'm just not interested.
Oh, I understand, but I'm just saying. I mean, I'm actually interested, and that shocks me.
To evolve console gaming.
If Sony can actually get Call of Duty to look
Our allies, our friends.
entertaining.
Actually, Joe, I'm pretty sure Sony doesn't have any say on
Well-
creative decisions made.
Well, Pedro, I'm talking about the fact that it's Sony's E3 where this is happening.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Okay.
As much as we love to talk about stories and visuals and emotions and graphics and technology,
There's your talk about emotions and graphics, only thankfully not repeated ad nauseum.
Yeah. David Cage sent. Say this at the conference because I can be there.
with all of you, of a
No. I got it. His spirit has possessed him to say this stuff.
I guess, yeah.
Days Gone.
All right. Let's see what else.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Didn't they already show this?
I guess
They're showing gameplay
footage.
footage.
Oh yeah. That's true. They didn't show any gameplay earlier, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. So, wait, about the Crash Bandicoot stuff, did we get confirmation that it's Activision who's, handling the remasters
No,
and remakes?
God no.
It's probably one of Sony's studios doing it.
Yeah, probably Naughty Dog then.
My guess is.
My guess is on Bluepoint.
Hang on.
Sony usually gets Bluepoint to do the remasters.
here's
Well,
my-
word
here's my
apparently
guess.
seems to be that they're
Activision-
doing it from the ground up.
Okay.
Nova.
Here's my
Boots has
guess.
something to say.
Here's
Well,
my
yeah, I was
guess.
responding to Pedro, though. Go on, Dwibs.
Here's my guess. Either Activision or Sony went to the other
Plot
and
twist,
said,
this is actually The Last of Us 2.
and said, can do you want to do a Crash remaster or remake or whatever? And the other one said, okay.
Meh. Anywho, though,
Want to do Crash Fam?
Yeah, it seems
No,
to be.
it's not Last of Us 2 because if it was, then Bruce Straley would be the one playing it.
Okay, real
guys,
talk. If you guys are doing Crash, I better be in it.
But guys, it's not a true Crash remastered thing if they don't remaster Crash Bash or Crash Team Racing.
Shut up. Just stop.
I want to say Crash Warped. That was the first Crash game I ever played, and I was like, what, 3 when I first played it.
That was one of the first video games I ever played.
Funny enough, the first one I played was one of the first ones I played was the second Crash game.
Mine was the
Those
first
games
one.
now, and being remastered now, just reminds me of how old I actually am.
It's weird though that they would just remaster though. I mean, I can understand like remastering a PS2, even a PS3 game for PS4, but a PS1 game, wouldn't that call for more of a remake?
I guess well, let's keep in mind that probably Activision also probably depends on what exactly Activision was willing to.
It depends. If they're doing.
I hope with Crash 3 specifically, they just touch up some of the controls. The motorcycle thing.
Yeah, it depends, because if we're doing something like a remaster, then there are like plenty of companies they can go to for that, but if they're like remaking them from the ground up, I very well see Naughty Dog being the ones to do that, since they're the ones who featured it in Uncharted 4 so heavily, and coded it in them themselves.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Naughty Dog doesn't want to make any more cartoony games.
So too. They just got burned out from it. Who knows, maybe that spark is reignited.
No. They said they don't want to do it because they want to tell. They don't think they can tell more interesting stories with cartoony games.
And how long ago was that?
That's not what they said exactly,
but
remember, Deji, though, that was a while ago.
The people who made those types of games aren't with the company anymore, and the people who were there just have a different vision.
Actually, sure, there are some people from the original Naughty Dog still very well. In fact, one of them's actually the head of Naughty Dog at the moment, president.
Evan Wells, yeah, Evan Wells has been there since the beginning.
And Bruce Straley was
Anyway.
also someone well, but oh yeah, this. Whatever this is. Zombie game.
Well, one thing that I do like about this game is, like, so far at least, is that it does seem to have a really good sense of atmosphere. Because before this all started happening, they were doing a good job in building up atmosphere.
This looks like a video game version of World War Z.
This is reminding me of Left 4 Dead.
Oh, so they're zombies with super strength. Yeah, I'll leave this game for anyone else to call dibs on. I've already got the remasters and that Spidey game.
Dwibs called dibs on that one, though.
No. I called dibs. No.
Take it outside, guys. Take it outside.
Okay, Joe.
Oh, don't worry, Pedro. I'm not arguing like you and Theo do. I'm just mentioning. I called dibs. Dwibs asked. Yes, dibs.
I propose something. After the conference is done, we do a random choice thing, and I put yours and my name in the thingy. Whoever it comes out with, that's who's doing the Spider-Man game.
Depends if I have time for that, but let's leave that for another time. Anywho, but yeah, whatever this is.
That's kind of neat. You have to pick. You have to like pick them out from the.
Wait.
As you run away further, because there's too many to take out at once.
Wait. Hold on. Days Gone. Didn't we see this already earlier in the C3?
Yeah, but they're showing gameplay.
But this time they're showing gameplay instead of cutscenes.
Seems odd not to connect them, but
They did that at.
I guess they wanted to get the other announcements done.
Meh.
Are you sure this
I'm actually interested in the AI.
I guess.
Looks really good. Unless it's scripted, obviously. But
Yeah. This is definitely reminding me of World War Z with the way the zombies are acting.
Joe, I don't see Brad Pitt anywhere.
No, we got James Franco.
And the movie and this looks like it's actually competently directed. It's not cutting every 2 seconds. Hashtag shots fired. Hashtag take that, Mark Forster.
Holy shit! He got all of them.
Well, shit.
Well, there's plenty
What
more
do I
where
do
that
now?
came from.
Oh, he's hooked.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
He's hooked.
Well, he's just goading them.
I guess his days are gone.
Gone.
If anyone else wants to call dibs on this, I'm okay with that.
The Last of Us 2. Okay.
Let's listen to everybody chiming in.
So, I guess, oh, are
that
we,
it?
is that it?
I guess we're doing a montage. I was expecting boys to come in and talk about possible third party stuff.
Huh, if that's it, that was short.
What's a good thing for me? It's 3 o'clock in the morning over here.
Huh. Oh wait, racing game.
Wow.
And what the heck?
Your consoles can touch each other.
Oh, hi, ukulele.
Wait,
Oh, cool. He did the sound effect from the original Crash games in Skylanders.
Yeah, they said that earlier.
No,
They
no,
gave like a brief glance at ukulele, but that was enough, I guess.
Well, Pixie, the thing is, ukulele already has its own trailer and show floor.
Yeah, they'll probably
people play anyway.
Yeah, if anything, they'll probably show it off at Nintendo's, I guess, since Nintendo and PC are the two versions that they're actually directly developing it for.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a weird way to end E3. And wait, South Park? I mean, I get that it's multi-platform, but what a weird thing to add.
And Street
Was that
Fighter.
seriously the end of the conference?
That feels...
Maybe they're leading up to a finale.
Yeah, weren't they also gonna talk about PS4 Neo?
No. Actually, the Sony specifically confirmed that PS4 Neo was not going to be here.
Is that it? That kind of leaves me...
Oh my gosh.
That can't be it.
Come on, Sony!
We want more. Listen to
Really?
In development for
That's
PS4
it?
and whatever, the Detroit Become Human, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Is that
In
really
development
it?
for PS4.
Well, that was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah.
the end.
That...
Jeez.
Yeah, just kind of stopped.
Oh, in development. Didn't even give a release date.
On what?
Well, I'd rather have a short conference that shows that is entertaining rather than a long conference that gets boring.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't as good as the Microsoft one. I mean, it started off strong, but it lost its momentum. And they didn't even have a big closing speech or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the fact that Kojima was, of course, all the stuff they showed. All those games, they showed a lot more interesting games.
Oh, it was nice, but we didn't really get to see as much of the games as we got to see as much at, say, Microsoft. I mean, well, don't get me wrong. I mean, well, this one technically had more stuff appealing to me, but we got to see more actual content of the Microsoft stuff. It's like, well, this was mainly just a bunch of, well, you know, this and that. And that's not to say, okay. It was definitely not bad. I mean, it had a very strong opening. God of War looks great. We saw extremely little of the Quantic Dream stuff, like literally just a trailer.
Like even Sony, there's
The Call of Duty Infinity Warfare actually got my interest and still has it, surprisingly. I'm actually... I'm fine with the Crash Bandicoot stuff. Looking forward to that. The Spider-Man game looks great, although I want to see more gameplay on that. It's like, that's sadly the thing. It's like, well, Sony kind of fell into the trap that Microsoft used to be infamous for. That is, you know, having more cinematic trailers over gameplay stuff. And, Jesus Christ, that ending just... No, that's not how you end an E3 conference. Heck, even EA at least gave a better sense of finality. I mean... So kind of lacking. I'm not saying that's worse than EA, but I definitely say Microsoft's is the best crafted, objectively speaking, so far, from what we've seen. I mean, don't get me wrong, it got me hyped for stuff, but Microsoft did the better job overall. Okay, final thoughts. Shira, you go.
I actually think like going on what you just said, I actually think, despite what you just said, Sony's conference has the complete opposite problem that Microsoft has, because the content here was better, except whereas with Microsoft they drew it out way too much. Over here, they just showed everything way too quickly. It was like, here, bin gone, bin gone, bin gone.
Wasn't it Ubisoft that we complained about them stretching it out too long? Although, I mean, I guess I see your point with Microsoft.
No, Microsoft kind of drew things out a bit too, didn't they?
I don't think so.
Not really. I mean, I recall us complaining more about that with Ubisoft. Microsoft's was
I probably
just
am thinking of
fine.
that then. Everything's gone by pretty quickly today. But aside from that, what they showed was absolutely amazing.
Oh, yes. I will definitely give them that. And for them, that definitely gives them, like, second place in my book. It's just, it went by too quickly, and I didn't really feel like I got the moment to really savor it all. Which is kind of a shame.
For me, it's just below Microsoft's conference. But, yeah, the Call of Duty game looks very interesting. Like, considering everything else that was shown alongside it, and despite my little outburst, I'm not that offended about the Skylanders thing anymore.
I'm just glad
that... It is definitely a lot better than the Spyro one.
I'll say. Okay, Pixie, you next.
Oh, okay. My thoughts. It felt much to me. It felt a lot stronger than you. Way stronger. I have no gauge for Microsoft like you guys because I haven't seen it. But to me, this was like, you know, Ubisoft was like the act leading up to this.
Yeah,
it was a lot
much
stronger. It didn't fuck around in the beginning. It just got right to it. The stuff they showed was amazing. Even some of the games I'm not interested in look really good. I wanted to be wrong about Skylanders Crash. I didn't want that to be true.
Well, it could have been a lot worse. I'll give him that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the pixie curse now. Every time you think something, it comes true, whether it's good or bad.
I am a bit worried that we never got to see any footage of the Crash Bandicoot remasters or remakes, though.
Okay, well, anyway, he did not get the same treatment as Shiro said, as Spyro at all. Spyro is just fucked. He's gone. Like, he's not even a star in his own game anymore.
I wonder if Crash will be the new star now.
Technically, it wasn't his game.
Also, I would like to mention something maybe any of you might not have realized.
Yes.
Maybe you did. The way that they presented it was like they were cushioning the blow.
Of a shadow, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, talking about really quickly, oh, we're going to remake the first three Crash games, so don't worry, this is going to be amazing. And lay back and just take this.
Yeah.
That's the impression I got.
Well,
it was definitely like they were preparing us for what was to come because they know it's stupid. They know it sucks, but they want the money, obviously.
They want.
Well, to be fair, Skylanders makes quite a bit of money, does it not?
Yes, not in the late years. It has been kind of not doing good lately.
It's still pretty popular with kids, though, and they still want the figures, even if they're not going to get the game.
Yeah.
So they can make a shit ton of money off of Crash figures and Crash memorabilia, and of course the brand tie-in. Thankfully, they didn't change him too much. In fact, it looks like they went back to the classic Crash. But there's something about Skylanders' style that just looks terrible, no matter what you put in it.
Well,
not for nothing, Pixie, but try to move on because it's about the conference itself, not Skylanders.
Well, to be fair, Pedro, it was a part of the conference, and it's Crash freaking Bandicoot. I can understand that.
I got on a tangent. Crash is still special to me. It's like one of the earliest gaming memories I have. But move on. So, let's see. Mark Hamill as the Joker. Whatever game that is, I'm gonna check it out.
It's a Rocksteady Batman game. I can't blame you.
Mark Hamill has been in Batman in most recent Batman games anyway, so.
Was he in Arkham Asylum?
Yeah, he was in Arkham Asylum.
Really?
Yes, he was.
He's been in all Arkham games.
No. Mark Hamill was only on the one after that.
Right? Marco, have you played Arkham Knight? Just play it. I'm not gonna spoil you.
I have both games. I still haven't played them. The first and the second one.
Let's just say Mark Hamill may not have been as done with the Joker after Arkham City as we all thought he was going to be.
Liar.
Especially since he's now in the new TV show.
I know the story. I know the story because of some Call Me Johnny's reviews.
Oh,
okay. He's like the Brett Favre of video games.
But yeah,
He's also going to be in a live-action movie called The Killing.
We're getting sidetracked again.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's get back to talking about it. So the conference after the Joker. What did you think, Pix?
Again, I thought it was a lot stronger than Ubisoft. I
I
was glad that it ended
Like
on
that
this one
hard.
today. I was glad it ended on this one today. There was so much better going for it. Everything looks amazing, even the stuff I don't necessarily want to play.
Agreed.
You guys.
Can I go next?
Go ahead.
Go on, Dwibs.
Yes.
Yeah. Aside from the really abrupt ending and the kind of condensed nature of the conference, although to be fair, I would take it over how Ubisoft did their conference. Well, that and I wasn't really. I'm not really all that into Detroit all that much.
No, I'm not either. I mean, seriously, that trailer was so vague.
There's only one person in this in here who's actually hyped for Detroit.
Yeah.
Who? Your
Shiro.
brother?
Huh?
Yeah, Shiro's the one hyped.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep
But
going.
but anyway,
Don't worry, Shiro, don't worry.
but anyway,
Go ahead.
I'm confused.
yeah, bad joke. Anyway, but aside from that, it was a really enjoyable conference, especially some of the stuff was kind of, teased or guessed in advance by others. But, from what I've seen, it certainly looks interesting. And I still want to do that Spider-Man game, damn it.
Sorry. Tell you what, Dwibs. I'll trade you my Uncharted free playthrough for Spider-Man.
But wouldn't that'd be unfair if I'm doing 3 Uncharted games?
No. It'll be just fine, because then you can trade one of your playthroughs with Pedro for it, because I can't for the life of me find something to trade with Pedro.
So I can trade Final Fantasy Mystic Quest?
You know what, Whips? Since I don't trust you with that game, just give me Final Fantasy X too.
We'll see. It's late at night, so we'll
Alright.
We'll discuss this more tomorrow or something.
Deji, go ahead.
Oh boy, I have a lot of positive things to say.
Go on.
This has been one of the best E3 conferences I've ever seen.
Without a doubt.
I wouldn't quite.
Well, maybe not the best.
I said
It's his opinion, though.
One of the
It's his opinion, though.
Oh, true. To be fair, guys, he did say one of the best, and considering how E3's have been of a standard lately, that's sadly not.
And considering how
Yeah, and he's entitled to his opinion if he thinks it's one of the best.
Sure. I just don't think
It was a fantastic conference, but yeah, go on.
Whatever.
and considering how lackluster or today's E3 conferences were, and EA's. Yeah.
Ubisoft.
What I'm glad
Ubisoft sucks. Can we just go over again how much Ubisoft sucks?
No, don't worry, Pixie. Don't worry, Pixie. We already covered that in the whole Ubisoft conference.
Okay.
The thing I'm really glad about is they actually just showed off the games. There was somebody wasn't talking for a long time, boring us, talking about how great it was. They just got to the point.
I know. That was beautiful.
That's all I've been asking for. However, I do have one complaint.
The abrupt ending, I'm guessing?
Okay, I have a few complaints. One, VR.
Yeah.
We didn't touch up on that, did we?
I will when I get to my final thoughts.
I'm not entirely sold on it. Two, most of the games that we saw, let's be real, they're not going to be here for another 2-3 years.
Yeah,
which is kind of my problem.
Actually, Last Guardian's coming out this year.
He said most
I
of
said
them.
Most
Most of them.
Go on, Prodigy.
Is my problem with the whole This is my problem with the PS4 thing. When they say greatness awaits, how long are we going to be waiting for?
Hey, look at it like this, Deji. At least we won't have to wait 9 more years now, will we?
Well, we just recently got Uncharted 4, which is pure greatness, if you ask me.
Although, to be fair, Pedro, you of all people should know where he's coming from with Last Guardian taking over 9 years.
Hey, Dwibs. Hey, Dwibs. Sic Parvis Magna.
Hey, Pedro, guess what?
Yeah.
What?
Last Guardian's delayed! I could imagine. What would your reaction be?
Go ahead, Deji.
But yeah, good conference. They got to the point. And Crash is back. Crash.
Yeah, I'm actually fine with that. Now, what I'm just waiting to see is if the remasters are actually worth my money.
The party.
If not, I'll just stick with the originals. Thank you very much.
This is what I'm going to think. With him being in Skylanders plus the remakes, they're doing this just to gauge interest in the franchise.
My thoughts exactly.
Once they're successful, they'll be like, "All right, here's our new Crash game."
Hey guys, if I could play devil's advocate here, I mean, we all demanded Crash to return.
Well, to be fair,
we didn't go in specifically how.
And again, I will give. Oh wait,
you
sorry,
want it
go
back?
on.
Well, here's a bit Skylanders.
Yeah.
But
wow, Shiro, you just made me picture a possible Dark Cloud 3 in Skylanders. That would be interesting to go with the Dark Cloud fanboys.
To be fair, people have been saying we want Crash to return, but does the vocal minority make up for the overall sales?
That's true. That's true.
That is true.
Yeah,
and I think
okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, and I think most people have specified they want like classic Crash to return.
I will say I am a bit worried about this because there's one thing I have said before. I honestly think Crash at this point is a franchise that would do financially better as multi-platform as opposed to just being Sony exclusive, and in fact exclusive to any one console. Except maybe Wii U, because lately Nintendo seems to be the guys famous for the cartoony platformers. But overall, I'd say Crash Bandicoot would probably be better off multi-platformer, because, well, you know, he's old gangbusters, but he's been out of the game for so long, and we have Activision to thank for that. Which is a shame. He was on top of the...
It's not only Activision, it's a lot of things. Ever since Naughty Dog went on, the franchise really hasn't been the same.
Oh, no. I'd say that Traveler's Tales was doing an outstanding job.
Guys, let's
but yeah.
not divulge too much.
Yeah, we're back on this.
Well, remember, Pedro, Crash Bandicoot
is a separate video about this.
Yeah, remember, Pedro, Crash Bandicoot's always going to be one of the big talks when it comes to Sony E3 because, well, this has been the big thing that everyone was praying for.
I know, Joe, but it's getting kind of late over here where we are. So.
Oh, right. Anywho, go on, Dej.
It's 3:30 in the morning.
Ash.
All right, Dej, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, go ahead, Marco.
Okay. For me, I think I only had one problem with it, and it was expectation.
Yeah.
After last years,
it was very hard to back up.
Yeah.
It
was like too big of an accomplishment to surpass last year for me. So,
well, of course.
While I liked a lot of games that I saw, it didn't sold me on the PS4.
Yeah, last year was
Even though I
definitely.
couldn't watch any of them live, I mean,
You already have plenty of games
Um,
to sell you on the PS4 aside from those with
Yeah.
Sony.
Well,
But
I
I'm
think what
talking-
Marco's
talking
saying
about-
is like, well, this year was not like last year. I mean, like last year was kind of the year that literally grabbed you by the shirt and said, "You want to get a PS4 if you want these awesome exclusives or first to console timed exclusives." Whereas this year was like, okay, yeah, we know last year was awesome, so here's some more awesome stuff,
Yeah,
and
it was-
maybe you could get a PS4 as opposed to saying you want to get a PS4.
Yeah, it was
think
really,
more-
really soft. It was like, okay, here we have great games. Come see them. Now go play them. And
I think they were
no
more helping-
no. Besides the orchestra, there was really no spectacle at all like last year.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, I think the content was fantastic, and even though I couldn't actually watch, like, I haven't been able to watch E3 properly up until this year, I think, given everything that I saw last year, even though it wasn't the whole conference, did come into this with higher expectations than I should have.
yeah, expectations were pretty
It was
low
still a
last
fantastic
year.
conference, but I think I hyped it up in my head a little too much.
It's like I said,
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
because of Sony E3 2015. I mean, you literally have to pull off miracle after miracle to top that.
And actually, thinking about it that way, this is still probably the best conference this year.
I'd still say
for me,
Microsoft's
it's a
better.
tie. For me, it's a tie with Microsoft.
Microsoft's is slightly better for me, but I'll still say that this is a strong second. It was fantastic. But yeah, any more final thoughts, Marco?
Yes.
Go on.
Nintendo is still tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That reminds.
Oh wait! Shoot! I meant to say Sony.
Oh, okay. Jova, could you go check when Nintendo starts tomorrow?
12
please?
Eastern Standard
it's
Time.
It's 5, I think.
9 a.m.
Either 5 or 5:30 for us.
Okay, then.
I'm not quite sure
Okay,
on what they'll
my
do
final thoughts
on
then.
the 15th, but I guess we'll find out more later. Go on, Paige.
All right, my final thoughts. Yeah. I do agree that the ending was pretty abrupt. The only complaint that I have, really, because when it comes to the spectacle, yeah, I like the spectacle, but to me, what really makes a conference for me is the games that are shown. So I'm covered on that. I was actually really interested in pretty much everything they've shown. Yeah, even the Call of Duty, to my incredible surprise, looked interesting.
I know. Can't believe we were interested in a Call of Duty.
I'm really surprised at the new God of War, because it really makes me interested in it, because it sounds like exactly the kind of game that I'm into. Stuff like Last of Us and shit like that. So awesome! I'll be definitely. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of God of War, the new whatever it's just called God of War, but whatever. It's probably just a placeholder title, whatever. But yeah. But the only complaint that I have is that I was expecting Boyce, the head of a third-party relationship. With kind of, you remember how he actually came up on PlayStation Experience and showed stuff like Kunitu.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't see much
but,
third-party stuff now that I think about it.
I was expecting him to once again get on stage like he always does. He was also the one who presented Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3
And
back in
Shenmue
2013.
And didn't he also present like Shenmue 3 as well?
Shenmue 3 and the Final Fantasy 7 remake. Again, third-party stuff.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Him to also come. Yeah, I was expecting him to show up again to, bring on some third-party goodness, possibly in some more, Kunitu stuff.
And
but,
no indie stuff
that was
either. Oh wait,
probably-
I'll say that for my thoughts.
So I was kind of weirded out. Where's Scott? Where is he? I guess they didn't have enough third-party stuff to show. I guess I don't know.
My guess, and
But aside from that, yeah, I really enjoyed this conference, and it's the only reason I'm putting it just slightly above Microsoft for one specific reason, because I'm actually interested in literally everything they've shown, everything. Whereas with Microsoft, we had the mind, and of course and of course Gears of War 4, which is something that just looks generic.
Laura Bailey,
honest. Oh, okay. I'm trying to go for an objective perspective.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. You usually don't when Laura Bailey's involved.
I know, but this calls for it. So okay. Taking away my
Yeah,
love,
we need to be objective here.
taking away my fandom for Lord Bailey. Yeah, Gears of War looks generic as fuck. So the fact that they have two games that, I mean, a generic as fuck shooter and Minecraft, which is just who even gives a shit at this point about Minecraft. The thing is,
there are the people, but yeah, I see your point.
Yeah, so Microsoft, while had a pretty good conference on its own merits, didn't manage to keep me interested throughout its entirety, whereas Sony did. So for me, they win in there.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I said in the conference itself, they surprised us in ways that we would have never expected.
I mean, I'm still reeling. I'm
and
interested.
they were pleasant surprises.
Okay, yeah.
Look, I know you guys are not keen on the VR thing, but again, but again, even though I'm not exactly going to buy the VR, at least not now, from what the actual games that they've shown for VR, I actually found they looked pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, but
some look cooler than others.
They could have made the VR look slightly more attractive, and if instead of making so many exclusive VR titles, having ones that split exclusivity with PS4 and VR.
You know what I really liked about VR? Being able to play as Prompto in Final Fantasy 15. That's because that's something that I actually want to see more of. So
that is nice.
It's got that going for me at least. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And again, yes, it's not the amazing conference from last year, but then again, after last year, I mean, you can't. I mean,
it's pretty hard to top that.
I feel they could have. Yeah, I have a bit of a theory on that, but I'll say that for my final thoughts, which should soon be coming up.
All right. I'm done with my final thoughts, so I'll be going.
Deji.
Alright, see you, Pedro.
Oh wait, never mind. Deji already gave his final thoughts.
Go ahead.
Good night, Pedro.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, my final thoughts. I'm gonna put Microsoft slightly above this, objectively speaking. Now, speaking subjectively, overall I love the Sony one more, but speaking objectively, even despite this not reaching the level of hype that last year's E3 did, I feel it could have been better, especially stuff like that ending, how they kind of skimmed through some of the lesser stuff, and stuff like the Quantic Dream game was like, okay, why are you even here if all you have is just that one little trailer? It's like, okay, you can have choices and whatnot, but a lot of the stuff they showed was in fact fantastic. The VR is a mixed bag for me. I mean, it's like I said, most of the games that are actually VR exclusive seem a bit too short to, warrant a $399 purchase. I mean, the prompt thing is cool, but that's an add-on, and that's when it's used better.
Compared to the Oculus, is actually a lot cheaper.
Well, yeah. No denying that. The new Hideo Kojima project looks interesting. Now, about the Crash thing, I have a theory. I'm guessing that Sony thought... Now, okay, this may sound petty me, but part of me kind of feels that Sony thought that they could use the whole Crash is back thing as, something that's as big as last year's revival stuff, and that's why they had so little else, because, I mean, when you think about this, the crashing was smack dab in the middle. They even animated a shadow specifically for Crash. It feels like Sony...
Which was cool.
Yeah, it feels like Sony was kind of banking on Crash to be, that big, oh my god, this tops even E3 2015 sort of shtick.
But they just rushed through it, first of all. And second of all, completely to cushion the blow of Skylanders.
Yeah, Skylanders is not so bad in hindsight for me because, hey, Crash actually looks like normal Crash for once. Thank you.
It's like, for me, it was just a case of them taking my childhood and just continually stomping it into the ground.
Oh, that's Activision, and yeah, another thing I'm worried about is not getting to see any footage of the remake.
I'll give Shiro credit. She didn't say raping childhood because that's kind of going to.
I prefer not to use that.
Running it into the ground, that was fitting.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I am a bit worried because, if these are just remasters, I may just be better off with my originals. I mean, because, Crash Bandicoot on the PS1 is already a technical marvel. I mean, it's weird. Crash Bandicoot is one of those games where I don't really see them doing that much of a remaster. I mean, heck, even the from the ground up level in Uncharted 4 is more or less the same thing, just a bit more brighter and colorful looking. But then again, I'm guessing, like someone said, they're probably using this to gauge the whole Crash thing to see, okay, who's really interested in Crash. I guess.
Either Marco or Digi who said that, I think.
I thought that was Deji, actually. By the way, Deji, congrats on winning your bet. How much money did you make?
Enough.
But yeah, overall, I still had fun. Still caught off guard. And I'm still can't believe I'm actually interested in the Call of Duty game of all things.
Well, it's a good sign. They are actually showing.
Yeah, signs of the time.
Huh, maybe Activision may be making a better thing for the change. I mean, hey, they brought Crash back, finally, and they're making Call of Duty. Interesting. They even got a remaster that's got me interested.
Maybe we should still be wary, though, because...
Oh, yeah, I'm still gonna be wary,
remember,
for
just
sure.
because it looks good at the conference doesn't mean it actually will be.
Don't worry, I'm still gonna be wary, but the fact that I'm actually still paying mind is a marvel itself.
Mm-hmm.
God of War 4, that looked awesome.
Which means just God of War.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be God of War 4.
And honestly,
pretty
for this
much.
conference, it actually gave me more reasons to get a PS4.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I feel that they may have spread out the VR stuff a bit too much. It's like, okay, I get you're trying to market this thing, but...
My problem with when they don't give me reasons to buy a PS4 is like, they don't give me reasons to buy a PS4 now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, maybe in the future, but not now, because most of the games are not coming out like.
Yeah.
As soon as I get a release
technically,
date for
E3
Kingdom Hearts 3 and Ni no Kuni 2, that's me getting a PS4.
Yeah.
Probably me as well. Yeah.
It's like, well, technically, E3 of 2015 was kind of, full of promises itself. But those were awesome promises that no one would have seen coming. Whereas here...
Yeah, you can't expect them to follow up on that.
Also, I'm a bit confused. Is the Skylanders thing going to be exclusive to Sony console as well with Crash Bandicoot? Or is that...
The Skylanders not an exclusive, is it?
So...
Actually, it's multi-platform.
So I guess Crash
I
will
was assume
be...
you could just buy the toy and then have your character in the game no matter what console it's on.
Yeah,
also, there's the other thing about last year's is that the games that they showed up, at least for me, the Final Fantasy VII and Shenmue, both of them are coming out on the PC as well.
Oh! Wait. It got announced that Final Fantasy VII's coming to PC?
Well,
the
it's
remake.
first on PlayStation. And since they're releasing everything that is Final Fantasy on the PC as well, so it's just a matter of time.
For consoles
You know
when
one
they
thing
first
that's
announced it.
You know one thing that's a bit odd?
What?
Resident Evil 7, they're using both the English and Japanese names simultaneously.
Yeah.
Even in Japan, it's reversed. In Japan, it's Biohazard Resident Evil, and around here, it's Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Yeah.
It's like Capcom. It's like Capcom couldn't decide what name to use. They just used both.
Because once you reach Rocky 4, you start to run out of ideas.
Oh yeah, that's right. Resident Evil was a thing too. I have to say though, that was a pretty good atmospheric trailer.
I like the logo. The logo is smart.
Did you notice Biohazard's one? They just put a 7 in the Z.
Yeah. I think I like it.
Overall, I'd say this year was good, but this is a year where I can actually see Microsoft and Nintendo possibly being better. That's not to say it wasn't good.
If I remove
it was great.
the incredibly stupid high expectations that I stupidly had, this was a fantastic conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and okay, I will say that I still think they could have done better, but even still, it was fantastic. I'd say the main things that hurt them was doing a bit too much with the VR without, having a sense of, okay. Honestly, I feel that the VR should be like an add-on. Well, okay, it is an add-on to the PS4, but an add-on that doesn't cost so much. I mean, jeez. I mean, it's like I said, I mean, like, well, you gotta give me full-blown games to get me to want to buy that. And that sort
They're
of
expecting it to be big.
Yeah, that's...
Well, that's the whole hype, right? Nowadays, it's
really...
VR. So
Can we wrap this up soon? I have to go back to sleep.
Yeah, basically overall good one, but I'm kind of yeah, it's good. It's good. It's very good. It was amazing, fantastic. Not nearly as good as last year. Could have been better. And I won't be surprised if I'm actually more hyped for Nintendo's. But hey, it was still great.
Yeah.
Here's to better years.
I haven't been excited for a Nintendo conference for a while, so I'm keeping my expectations low, so hopefully if they surprise me, I'll be very surprised.
Yep. Well, we'll see you then, audience.
See you.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.